This is today I'm starting with the syllabus IOT and WSN. Basically, we should know the definition. This is as per the textbook. Whatever is there in the textbook, that is yesterday's textbook, I have shown you Rajkamal textbook, as per that only. When you look into IOT, you can define on your own what is IOT, Internet of Things, a simple definition. What is Internet of Things? Connecting the devices for data sharing, data communication, data sharing, data enhancement, data enrichment, everything we can go for that one. So in a simple definition, we can say IoT is basically network of physical things. When it comes to things, even that also getting elaborated. What do you mean by thing? A thing can be an object, a thing can be an idea, a thing can be an action by a person, or thing can be anything which is not acceptable. Generally will say, I was not expecting this thing from you. Generally will say, okay, if some unwanted things has happened from either faculty or a student or a management or organization, we generally say, I was not expecting this thing from you. So there the thing comes into picture. Okay, if an idea, assume that when there is an idea is there. Generally in English, a thing indicates different meaning. It may be an object, it may be an idea, it may be a person's attitude, okay, or it may be any operations. It may be an operation also. So based on a thing which is defined, we are going to elaborate our Internet of Things here. Okay, Internet of Things in the sense is not only an object which is connected to a network. It may be an operation in a network. It may be an operation. It may be an outcome, because it is going to gather the information. It's going to capture the information. It's going to process that one. Like we are going to have a data capture, data store, data process. All those we will call that. Because whenever you go on the way, assume that one you are keep on moving over there. Generally, there may be a call you may receive. You may receive a call. Immediately you are speaking. Person on the other end is also on the move. You are also on the move. Most of the time, we may get surrounding noise also. Surrounding noise. So now I'm speaking. As of now, I'm speaking. The class is silent. But there was a vehicle which was moving nearby our college. A horn has been applied by that vehicle. So our devices are network, which is, see, this is a mobile. This work. Just 1 second. I need to receive this call. Okay. So whenever there is a communication is going to happen, generally it may be audio or video or data communication, we may get some unwanted information. That unwanted information need to be filtered out. It need to be filtered. You have studied DSP. In that one, filter concept comes into picture. Any unwanted information should be filtered. Noise has to be removed. SNR. What about SNR? Signal to noise ratio. Okay, signal to noise ratio has to be taken care. Unwanted information, even an image, if you are capturing and you are transmitting, there are unwanted information will be there. You have to remove that one also. So your network has to take care. The elements or the objects or the things which are connected to your network, they should take care of that one. So definition of an Internet of Things is basically network of physical objects where they are sending and receiving the communication of information using the internet or other communication technologies. Using internet or other communication technology, it can use any communication technology, it can use, but we have connected the multiple things over there. We have connected the multiple things. You might have heard about LAN, local area network. For local area network, there is no internet is required. But we are able to change, information exchange can be done. Information exchange can be done without internet also, correct? So the things can be connected through internet, or they can be connected without internet, means some other mode also. Just 1 second. Yeah. Unfortunately, I need to use the mobile in the classroom because there are some administrative calls also. There are some students will be calling, some issues in there. I am the transport in charge, where I am going to get the calls from the parents, students, even from the office also. That's why I used to carry mobile. I need to keep this one silent. To keep this silent, it will be good only. It happens in the beginning, it's going to happen. Afterwards, maybe after 10-15 days, it can. Please get it. Fine. So simple definition, connecting things, communication, where things are sensors, actuators. Have you studied actuators, sensors? No. Yes or no? Yes. Sensor, it's a input device. It's going to get the input. Actuators, they're going to get the output over there. They're going to perform the operation. A temperature control, a thermometer. It's an input device. Your thermostat, which is there in the gate, or a sensor, once you enter into that cabinet, immediately sense there is an obstacle is there, and there is a actuator which pours the liquid on the body, your solution or sanitizer. It's we will call as sanitizer. So that is one simple device or connecting device where there is no Internet of Things are there. Just they are connecting. They are getting the information. A sensor gets the information. It passes. Then immediately it will inform the actuator to perform some operation. Similarly, Internet of Things also like that only. Gather the information, process them, enrich them, enhance them, and perform some operation over this. So just as computers, tablets, or mobiles which are connected, similarly all the things are connected to your Internet of Things. They're going to monitor, they're going to coordinate, they're going to control, they're going to process all the data what it's going to be received or it's going to perform over there. There is one more definition which is being given in the textbook. It is called as Internet of IoT definition is called a network of physical objects or things embedded with electronic software, sensors, and connectivity. This is somewhat good compared to the previous statement. Okay, so if you want, you can note down. If you don't want, no issues. Everything will be there in MS Teams. Whenever you want, you can download your PPTs and you can go for it. Okay, you can read it. What happened? Power went off. No issues. It is Internet of Things, basically network of things. Like they are embedded with electronic devices, softwares, so many softwares, different types of softwares we are going to use, sensors basically, and connectives, different types of connections. Enables it to achieve greater value and service by exchanging data with the manufacturer, operator, and or other connecting devices. This is somewhat different with the previous explanation. Previous explanation is just was explaining what is happening here. Here, this is information exchange with the production house and also consumer. Production house and also consumer. See, I want to book a vehicle. I want to book a vehicle through internet. I am going to book a vehicle over there, sir. Or I want to book a ticket. So there is a manufacturer over there. They're going to production house. I am going to book a ticket through my device, which is connected to Internet of Things. So it is basically enable it to achieve greater value and service. Basically a service. It's a service. I need to pay my electricity bill. I need to pay my gas bill. I need to pay my water bill. Or I want to book a product from online portal. So there is a production. There is a service provider where I am a customer. I am giving the information. The service provider will tell that one to the production house. This is a product which is booked by the customer. Kindly release that one. Kindly ship that particular product. So everything is Internet of Things. Each thing is uniquely identifiable. Uniquely identifiable. I think now it is on. Somebody should switch on. Previously, how they were doing in third sem, fourth sem, how they were manually only. Generally, there is a Redmi mobile where it can switch on the. You have any remote in your mobile? Anybody having a remote in your mobile? Is that an app or a built-in app? Internet of Thing is not working properly. Okay. That is why we are supposed to contribute. Lot of requirements are there, but our technology is not sufficient enough to give that service. We should enhance the service over there. We should see to that one how good the product should be. The distance may be a matter, or the compatibility may be a matter where it's not working properly. We'll see. Even my mobile also is not supporting over that. Otherwise, I would have switched on that one. No issues. Each thing is uniquely identifiable through its embedded computing system, but is able to interoperate within the existing internet infrastructure. What are the infrastructure we're having here? That is internet or internet. What are the infrastructure we're having? Within that infrastructure, we're able to connect different devices. We're able to get the data. We're able to transmit the data. We're able to process the data, and we could complete the process. So two definitions. First page is different definition. Second page is different definition. Either that definition you can give or this definition you can give over this. So there is a vision. There is a vision. IoT vision. Basically, IoT vision, the last statement, if you keep in mind, that's more than enough. The statement IoT means it's a smart. Okay. Things becoming intelligent, smart, and behaving alive. That is what IoT. The vision of IoT is that one. What are the things which are connected? They're becoming intelligent. They're smart enough, and they're behaving alive. Behaving alive in the sense, simple example is your irrigation system, agricultural management system. You should check the moisture of the soil, and you should see to that one, the moisture is less, we need to pump the water. It is not that manually you should do that one, automatically it should do that. Recently there was an article about Chikbalapur. A person, it's a Chikbalapur, basically a dry area. Water scarcity is there. So, but no water scarcity, good, very good. Because previously I was not having a mobile, that was a scarcity. Now I am having a mobile. Similarly, previously Chikbalapur was a dry area. Now it is raining properly or regularly, so water is there. Now the person, generally they cannot go for the crop like where which require more water, like paddy you cannot grow, sugarcane you cannot grow. So you can grow aloo, potatoes. You can grow potatoes in Chikbalapur area, or grapes you can grow. Where less water requirement is there. Why I am telling this is the person in Chikbalapur Shidlagatta road, that road is there. Chikbalapur to Shidlagatta. There, after the DC office, when you are going from Chikbalapur to Shidlagatta, if you see the right side, a very good farm he has developed. Howda? I had been to there only once. Only once I had been there. I just inquired it. He has used the smart irrigation system. He has done that one. Means how much lighting has to be given. Lighting should be. It's not that entire sunlight has to be fall on the crop. Limited light is required. Generally during rainy season, different light will be there, but you need a limited light. It's not only for that particular crop. Even if you go for the chicken farm is there, no? There also proper lighting, heating should be maintained. So how to maintain that? Manually you cannot do that. Manually you are doing over there. Currently you are doing the manually you are doing that one. But why can't we automate it? We can automate depending on the requirement. So we can sit in the home, we can automate them. What is the moisture level? What is the temperature level? You can control it. Be using IoT. So IoT should be alive always. It is not that when I'll switch on morning and I'm going to switch off afternoon and I'll switch on evening. It's not that one. 24/7 it should be working. It should work smart. It should be intelligent enough and it should be alive. As soon as the water level is going down, you should pump the water. Moisture level you have to maintain. Okay, so everything should be neatly explained with one particular statement, that is, things which are connected to IoT should be smart, should be intelligent, and also they should behave alive. IoT is a vision where things, anything, it may be wearable devices like watch, it may be alarm clock, it may be your home appliances which are connected to IoT, it may be any object which are connected, become smart and function like living entities by sensing, computing and communicating through embedded devices which are interact with remote objects, or it may be interacting with the persons. Either it may interact with the persons, it may interact with the remote objects. Okay. Why I am telling person in the sense, being a human being, I can give a oral instruction saying that one, switch on, switch off, oral instruction. It can be things which are switch on, switch off, like you can push button, you can do that one. Or human being can also give the instruction. Persons also can give the instruction, can operate them through the internet or near field communication device, NFC. So, as an overview, the vision of the IoT is how exactly it's going to perform, how efficiently it's going to perform. That is the vision. So to achieve this particular smartness, intelligence, and being alive, there is a framework has been defined. Different organizations have defined the different framework. IBM has defined the different framework because their service, their requirement is different. Oracle has defined the different framework because their requirement is different. Cisco has defined the different framework. Okay. The available organizations which are working on IoT, they have defined the different frameworks for that one. That is conceptual framework, we'll call that one. Now, step by step, we'll go for one by one. The following equation discusses the simple conceptual framework of the IoT. This is a general framework. What we'll say? IoT means a physical object. Definitely an object will be there, which is having a controller, with the sensing devices, with the actuators, and with the internet. That is by default, this is the explanation. We should have sensors, we should have actuators, we should have the connecting devices, we should have the internet facility. Then only we will call them as a Internet of Things. IoT consists of internet work of devices and physical objects. Number of objects can gather the data at remote locations. They can keep on gathering, they can collect the data. Communicate to units for managing, acquiring, organizing, and analyzing the data in the process and services. See, example of your big billion day. Example of a big billion day. There are a lot of products which are displayed. All are not from the same manufacturer, or all are not from the same vendor. Take an example of your mobile phone. It's going to display mobile phone like Apple, what is that, 11? Apple iPhone 13. Apple iPhone 13. Now it is an offer has been given by Big Billion Day. He will say, being a customer, we log in, we check it out. There is a product called Apple iPhone 13, an offer, some offer they are giving, but it's not from only one vendor. Multiple vendors are giving over there. How the Flipkart is gathering? Flipkart is connected to multiple vendors. Multiple vendors, they know that one we can put it on a Flipkart. They are going to put everything on the Flipkart itself, portal. They give all their information. Assume that 4 vendors are there. Each vendor is having 5 products of them. Some of them are having 5, some of them are having 10, some of them are having 15. So when you look into the vendor, which vendor, it will show this vendor is having 4 products. Other vendor is having 10 products. Other vendor is having 15 products, like that. So it is gathering the information from different locations. That is what number of objects can gather the data at remote locations. They can gather it. So it's going to be displayed. Production house is different, service is different. The service is gathering all the information and it's giving the service to customer. So not only gathering those information, you may collect the information, put it in a proper manner so that customer can get delighted, attracted. So communicating to units for managing, acquiring, organizing. You should organize them properly so that it should be attractive to the customer. If any filtering has to be done, you can filter it out. Any reviews need to be given, reviews can be given. Okay, this particular vendor is not good, where no need to purchase from particular vendor, is not giving a particular service, because Flipkart is not giving the service. Flipkart is just a channel. It is just a channel. They are going to give the assured. Flipkart assured. If the vendor is really good, then they are going to give the assurance. If the vendor is not good, they will not give the assurance for that one. Okay. So we have a vendor, we have a customer, in between service provider is there, is going to connect it. All are connected over there. Just an example I am giving over there. So analyze data and process them and give the services. The previous slide, we are having one conceptual framework, that's a default one, a basic one. But when it comes to different organizations, like Oracle, IBM, Cisco, they have their own framework. So here it's been changed because it's totally given. The last word you see there, it's a Oracle. Oracle is having their own IoT, their own services, and the services are based on IoT with connectivity to data center, enterprise or cloud service. This is what. Previously what we were having, just an IoT we were defined. Just IoT and some services. But here, Oracle, they have one particular type of services where they need to connect to cloud, they need to enrich the data. Okay, there is connectivity to the data centers, different data centers they need to connect, the enterprises they have to connect, and they will be having a cloud also. If these services need to be given, they have defined the different conceptual framework. Means they have just enhanced it. Whatever the basic framework was there, they have enhanced it. What is the basic framework? Gather. They were gathering. See here. IoT, physical object, controllers, sensors, actuators. This is the only thing. Now what they have to do to provide the proper service, the Oracle, they are gathering the information, they are enriching the information, streamlining, then managing, acquire, organize and analyze. All these things they have to do that one. So basic IoT structure framework has been modified or enhanced as per the Oracle service requirement, as per the requirement. So there are 6 steps are there. Gather the information, then after gathering, enrich them, then go for streamlining, then manage, then acquire, and finally organize and analyze. How they are doing this? How exactly they are going to do that? See, when you look into this, a block diagram, a simple block diagram. Once you know these 6 steps, gather, enrich, streamline, manage, acquire and analyze. Okay, these 6 words you should know. So you should have an acronym. You should have a frame. You should frame them such a way that one you can recall that. Okay. Now first column, gather. Next column, enrich. Then streamline. Then manage. Then acquire and organize. This is how it is there. But in each step, what and all the blocks are available? In gather step, which device is going to be used? Generally, when you want to gather the information, what you are going to have? You are going to have the sensors. Sensor is going to gather the information. Any sensor, say I want to see. I want to see something means my eyes, they are the sensors. I want to listen. Ears are the sensors. I want to speak. This is an actuator. Speak is an actuator because it's giving an output. Eyes and ears, they are the input. Mouth is an output device where it can speak. Smell, that's an input device. Okay, so different sensors and different actuators are there. Similarly, in your IoT also, whenever you want to gather the information, you should go for the sensors. Smart sensors, different smart sensors are available. Okay, there is a in gather step, that is level one. Level one, it is gathering the information. We are going to gather by using the smart sensors. That is application framework, IoT communication framework. These are the two framework. In that one, we are going to have the sensors, smart sensors and sensors. Don't worry about what is application framework, what is IoT communication framework will be there. We have a sensor and a smart sensor. They are gathering the information. They gather and put it into the system. Then what we have to do? We have to enrich them. Why we need to enrich? Unwanted information will be there. Unwanted noise will be there. I need to listen to a song, but with that song, I am getting some unwanted noise also. So I have to enrich that. So how to do that? We will be having gateway, IoT communication framework, management proxy and communication framework. Through gateway, we are going to send to that one. After gathering that one, we have to pass it on to a particular location, particular path, particular channel. So that is enrichment. Then streamline. Okay, once it passes through the network, then streamline. Protocol handler, different types of data you might have gathered. So each data, they may need a different protocols. Using those different protocols, it is going to streamline them. Audio, video, okay, some data, some decimal, like what you can call binary data. Digital data will be there, analog data will be there. So those type of data need to be taken care. They have to be streamlined. So we are going to use the different types of protocols for doing that. Final stage, next stage is manage. Where exactly we need to store? It's a storage device. So this particular block, what we are having is basically a database. If this type of image or drawing comes into picture, a box, like a cylindrical image, that means it's a storage, it's a database. Even in your project also, you are going to do that one. When you are going for project, there is a OOM, object oriented modeling, we'll call that one. We need to properly write, just like what you are writing your flow chart. Flow chart you are going to write now. Okay, you will be having a rectangular symbol, you will be having a oval symbol, you will be going to have a rhombus. Okay, each and everything is going to be indicated different actions. Similarly, when you are going for your block diagrams, each type of the representation means type of the image will represent a different type of the data. So this box or cylindrical structure will indicate that it's a database. So whatever the data you have gathered, whatever the data you have enriched, whatever the data you are going to streamline, finally they need to be managed in some database. It should be stored. I have uploaded my image, I have uploaded my videos. Through internet only, I have uploaded everything. It has been streamlined, and finally it's going to be stored in some database. If I am storing in Facebook database will be there, some data centers will be there, it will go and store there itself. I told you to watch those data centers. Beautiful data centers they are maintaining over there. Facebook data center, Google data center, okay, your Microsoft data centers. Very, very good maintenance they are doing over there. Physically, they are maintaining over there. It is totally in an isolated place where your sunlight is very, very less. Temperature is very, very less, because million data, like your hard disk, million hard disks are functioning together. I don't know, every day we are keep on updating. Have you ever deleted any data from the Facebook or Instagram or somewhere? Deleted, removed? You updated something. Assume you updated some data in the Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. On an average, per month, how many information in numbers? How much you are going to store? How much you are going to upload per month? Just random number. Assume I am a regular usage of the Facebook or Instagram. Regularly I am using over there. How many information I'm going to upload that one, store? How many? Any 10? Yeah, just you're uploading your images. 10. Listen. It's a statistics we have to maintain. Anyone of you are using Facebook? No, Facebook is outdated. Outdated. Which one is the Instagram? Instagram is currently it's trending. Snapchat, huh? Okay, what? Now, my requirement is I'm not advertising any organization here. I want to know the statistics here. Statistics means how much information we are uploading, how much information we are deleting. Assume on an average per month I am storing 10 images or 10 videos. Out of 10, how many I am removing? Any idea? Percentage? One answer barbeko. I need an answer. 1, 2, 3. No. You have uploaded 10. Out of 10, how many you are removing? If you want to get it back, okay, there is one more content beyond the syllabus question. It's not content beyond the syllabus. The syllabus will be, as she said, sir, it is uploaded. Today I uploaded. It will be there for some days. Then afterwards, it's going to get vanished. That's what. After 24 hours. It's WhatsApp you're talking about. Status. Forget about the status. Status will be in our mobile, it will be there somewhere. I am talking about your Instagram or Snapchat, whatever the images you're going to upload, it will be there in the data center. It will be there in the data center. Now tomorrow if you open and check it out, will be there the image. Forget about all other things. Instagram only replicate. Today you uploaded one very good group photo. I'm talking about very good. Okay. Tomorrow if you open, will it be there? Instagram? No, just one step. Let us go one step. Today I uploaded. Tomorrow if you open, it will be there. Day after tomorrow it will be there. After 1 month it will be there. Correct. Okay. So because it's a Navaratri, I'm not finding that glimpses in our campus. But I checked with other campus. Everybody is enjoying the Navaratri. Why not in our department? Okay, today is which color? Today is which color? Red color. Okay. Right. Have you taken a group photo? Right. See, Navaratri, there is different things are there. Listen. Depends on the day, depends on the festival. The color changes. Okay, every day one different god will be there. We are going to tomorrow blue. Tomorrow is blue or navy blue. Nine blue. Okay. Blue. So all of you come in a blue. Take a group photo. Send it to a newspaper. Your photo will come in a newspaper. Will you come with blue? Yes. All of you, those are coming. Come back. Come back. Last bench. Yeah. Since I have friends in other colleges, I'm just checking their status. In the entire amphitheater, whatever the location they are having, beautiful location. They gather all the students, everyone will stand with them and they're taking a snap and they're putting their status. But that's not happening in our campus. I don't know why it is. Because since I'm new to you, I didn't insist it. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ forget it, ಆ ಕ್ಷಣ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿ. We don't know what's going to happen after post lunch. Even I don't know what is the lunch for me, whether I got the lunch or not. You should forget, enjoy the current moment. This is disturbing me a lot. Let me stand a little bit far away from you. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನೋದು it is lifelong process. It's a process. We cannot stop it. ಅಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಆಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅದು ಇದು no, don't think about it. I am here to do my engineering. I should do ಅಷ್ಟೇ. With that one I should love it and do it. Love whatever you are doing, you love it. ಅದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. How many of you had been to Nandi Hills? How many of you had been to Nandi Hills? Nandi Hills. Okay, hands down. How many of you had not been to Nandi Hills? Not. Okay, fine. How many of you, those who are not been to Nandi Hills, how many of you are not from Bangalore or Karnataka? Bangalore or Karnataka, those who are not visited Nandi Hills. You are not from Bangalore? You are from outside? Okay. Okay, she has also raised it. Anybody from boys? You are from Ballari. Okay, listen. I'll take this example. Ravi Teja. Be comfortable. Ravi Teja is in final year. He is there in the campus, in the college campus in Bangalore since 3 years. This is the 4th year. Till now, he has not visited Nandi Hills. No issue. Maybe some issues were there. Who is your friend who has already visited? Any friend? Is he your friend? Your friend, no? Yes or no? Has he visited? Okay. Because it's a real-time example, but not IoT. Real-time example. Maybe by another 1 year, he'll be completing his BE. Fortunately, if he gets a job in Bangalore, he will definitely get a job. I'm talking about Bangalore. If he gets a job in Bangalore, he will settle in Bangalore. If not, if he gets a job in some other place, like Chennai or Mumbai or Gujarat or some other places, obviously he needs to shift. If it is not work from home, physically he has to shift. If he has not visited Nandi Hills during these 4 years, and if he shifted to some other place, being in Bangalore, you have not visited Nandi Hills. There is a question. Definitely. There will be a question. That doesn't mean that tomorrow only you should go there. And you will feel that one. You will feel it. Still, a lot of time is there. Why I am pointing here is, you should enjoy that particular time. Enjoy it. When you are enjoying, you have to be very cautious. Okay. Let us come back to the topic. Any information which is gathered, which is enriched, which is streamlined, which is managed, it needs to be stored. That is, in managing, it's going to be stored. Then you are going to acquire other end. It is stored in the database. Other end. I got struck. You have stored all the information and in the database like Instagram and all. We don't remove it. Generally we don't remove it. Maybe hardly 10% we are going to remove. Hardly 10% or 20%. I have uploaded my photos and videos long back, 4 years, 5 years. Still it is there in the Facebook. I have removed. That means out of the data which is uploaded in any of the cloud or data centers, hardly 1 or 2% is getting removed. Hardly 1 or 2% are getting removed. All others are there only. Then how they should maintain it? Your Facebook or Instagram people, the organization, they are giving free of cost to you. Free of cost only, no? Instagram and all free of cost. Twitter and all free of cost only. Okay. How they should maintain it? It is not that today you are checked, after 1 month you are not checked. They should not remove it. After 5 years, if you go and check also, your photo and video should be there. It should be there. So that's why I'm telling, insisting you, go and watch the data centers, how they are operating. Physically, every second, every minute, they're replacing the databases. They're removing the hard disk, put the hard disk, remove the hard disk, put the hard disk, remove the hard disk, put the hard disk. So it's like it's in a kilometers. The data centers in kilometers. They go by vehicles. They have a vehicle, electric vehicles. They go there and they'll remove it and they'll plug it. That is how it's going to work. So here also, I am uploading the data. I am gathering the data. It should be stored over there. Finally, other end, people has to gather that information using actuators. They should gather it. Acquire data center management, big data storage, key value storage, RDBMS, all computer related, service management, business intelligence. These all comes under acquire, organize and analyze. You should organize and you should analyze that. This is with respect to the image what I have shown till now. It is with respect to Oracle. With respect to Oracle architecture. But when you look into some other organization like IBM, they have different architecture, different IoT architecture they are having over there. So since it is switched on, switching on and off, I don't know. There is an issue. Time up. We'll discuss the IBM and Cisco next class. Okay. I told yesterday someone has to maintain the attendance. Attendance need to be maintained. Today, last hour I'm having 1 more hour. At that time, in one sheet, we'll have the attendance. Okay? Fine, you can leave now. Not added? Added? I'll add it. You send me the message.